Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This time, we're going to head over to the New York Post, and this is about Janet Jackson. Um, I do need to say, first and foremost, that she is coming out with a documentary that she holds no punches. She talks about everything, and keep your eye out for that. I think it comes out on January the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. But in this article, it says Janet Jackson felt guilty by association amidst Michael Jackson's abuse trial. And the article is done by Andrew Court. It says Janet Jackson was left feeling like anything but a smooth criminal after defending her pop star brother, Michael, during the 2005 trial on that he had. Instead, she felt bad. The 55-year-old singer makes a candid confession in a two-part documentary called Janet, set to premiere on A&E in Lifetime on January the 28th. In an extended trailer for the special release on Sunday, the documentary's producer are heard asking Janet whether the allegations against Michael affected her career-wise. Yeah, she replied, guilty by association. The five-time Grammy winner bluntly replies, sporting a bad look on her face. Janet publicly stood by her brother amidst the highly publicized court case, where he was eventually acquitted on 4 counts. Michael died 4 years later in 2009 at the age of 50. Back in 1993, Michael was also accused of abusing a 13-year-old Jordan Callender at his Neverland ranch. The case never went to trial as Chandler's father, Evan, accepted a $15 million settlement. Janet again defended her brother against those allegations, saying in a 2016 documentary titled Unmasked, "Now, if this really went on, do you think a father would accept money? Do you think they would make everything okay? That would make everything okay? It doesn't make any sense. If that was my son, I don't care if he gave me $1 billion. I want to see you either behind bars or dead for doing what you did to my son." Facts. Facts. I agree with that statement. Just let me say that. She added, "It's crazy. The guy was after money. That is all he wanted." Okay. Michael faced further allegations that there was alleged abuse in the 2019 documentary Leaving Neverland. Janet remained tight-lipped in the wake of the documentary, with her nephew saying, "I think there is a fear as well to put more energy to it and even more eyeballs to it. That's why my aunt Janet hasn't said anything, because she doesn't want to make it any bigger." Several months later, she spoke out in defense of Michael, saying she believes his legacy will continue, and it will. Most definitely. "I love it when I see kids emulating him, when adults still listen to his music," she told the Sunday Times. "It just lets you know the impact that my family has had on the world. I hope I'm not sounding arrogant in any way. I'm just stating what is. It's really all God's doing, and I'm not just thankful for that." Meanwhile, forthcoming documentary Janet also examines the fallout from the Janet's 2004 Super Bowl performance with Justin Timberlake, which he exposed her breasts. to the audience. The trailer features an excerpt from a news report stating that Janet was banned from the Grammy Awards in the wake of the scandal. They build you up, and then once you get there, they're so quick to tear you down, the singer is seen saying in the documentary trailer. Okay? And it does come out on January the 28th. That is on A&E and on Lifetime. So if you definitely want to see, and I mean, it's good that she's coming out and she's speaking about it. She's definitely giving her side of the story. Whether it's her full feelings or be speculated. However, she was willing to come forth and speak on what has happened and the issues that have befallen her family. No doubt, no question, both of them have solidified themselves in the legacy of music. They have inspired so many people, fans, artists, musicians, from a whole range of genres, you know. So that's definitely never ever going anywhere, you know, with them. So I'm just glad that she's comfortable enough to talk. As we all know, Janet Jackson is one of those artists. She is extremely private, as was her brother and the rest of her family. To my knowledge, they are extremely private. So for her to come out, this is not a money grab. This is not, stirring the pot. I genuinely believe that for a while she has held herself or kept herself from, as she quoted in the article, putting more attention and more energy behind all the things that were going on. And now she feels comfortable enough that she can at least speak on it. So if you're interested in seeing that, again, it comes out on A&E and also Lifetime on January the 28th. So keep an eye out for that. Mark that on your calendar if you really want to know and get her side of the story. Michael and Janet were very close to each other, growing up from, children. And I believe even as adults, they remained very close, very private people. And I'm really interested in seeing what she has to say in regards to some of the things that has happened to her and her brother, and also her family as well. So with that being said, would you like to see either on A&E or Lifetime on January the 28th what she has to say, her feelings? And as always, as the public eye does, we can we can make up our own minds and determine, what's what, But let me know down in the comments. Tell me how you feel about this. Like I said, I'm interested. I want to know. It would be very telling to understand that. And as for the remarks with the case with Michael Jackson, all things aside of him being a worldwide superstar, some would claim of all time, I really do think, and I agree with her statement, that if it was my child, I would either want to see you behind bars or 6 feet underground, or 12 feet. I mean, depending on, But, yeah, money, no amount of money, I say that to say this, no amount of money is worth let me rephrase. No amount of money you can put on something as traumatic as that, if it really happened. You still have the residual feelings and the actions of it, allegedly, if it was true. Um, allegedly, if that was the case and that actually happened. This is not, we're not talking about R. Kelly here, okay? Let me make that very, very clear, okay? That's a totally different thing compared to him. So, for me, I would never group Michael Jackson in the category with R. Kelly and other artists that have been accused of such things. For me personally, he never gave me that feeling of, he would do that. However, again, allegedly, it could be right, it could be wrong. I do feel, in my opinion, that by him being a child star and actor and all of these things, working in the business very early, he did not really have an opportunity to be a child. He didn't have the opportunity to be able to experience what so many of us did as children, that we took for granted as everyday things, like going outside to play, hanging with your friends, going to sleepovers, birthday parties, anything from your childhood that you remember fondly, that you particularly enjoy. He really didn't have that. It was always work, work, work on the road. As the comedian, a comedian once said, he literally beat this boy into superstardom, allegedly. So, and well, all of them really, but anyway, that's allegedly. But I definitely want to know. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please drop your comments, your feelings, and your thoughts in the comment section, as we always do. And until then, you guys, I will get back to you in the next video.